said is done.
When you change venues, you got to reassert your dominance and try to find that right momentum.
James up and under, throws it off the backboard. Oh, what a perfect pass to himself. Excellent help defense there. Durant turns it over. Kevin Love to the basket, lays it up and in. An eventful start here to Game 3. Durant fires a three, knocks it down. Kevin Durant, 24 points, but his team down by 6. Draymond Green goes to the basket, throws it up to McGee. Draymond Green lays it in as Durant threw it ahead. Momentum has shifted here in this third quarter. Durant rises and scores. Kevin Durant torching the Cavaliers. He's got 34. Nothing going down for Steph Curry. Now 1 for 13. Durant goes to Kevin Love, pulls up jumper, got it! Kevin Durant with 40. 1-point game coming up with a minute remaining. Kevin Durant way outside, delivers! Kevin Durant from downtown, it's a 6-point game. Golden State with an impressive come-from-behind win. Kevin Durant, brilliant.
LeBron James, 51 in Game 1, not enough. Had a triple-double in Game 3, not enough. Because Kevin Durant said so. Durant was superb. Career playoff high, 43, and he was more efficient than a Prius. He got those 43 on just 23 shots. For more, Stephen A. Smith joins us now from Cleveland. Steve, it's the great luxury for the Warriors that they have an MVP who carried them in Game 2 in Steph Curry, who has a terrible night in Game 3. But they have another MVP who can carry them in this instance, and it's Kevin Durant. What were your impressions of his performance?
That he was sensational, that he reminded us all why he's one of the top 3 players in the world. I called him out in Game 1. I said, where the hell is he? He was AWOL as far as I'm concerned. He wanted no parts of LeBron James. Tonight, he wanted that and then some. I equate this performance by Kevin Durant to the 51 that LeBron dropped in Game 1, except it was even more beautiful to watch because for me, watching Kevin Durant was something spectacular and something that we've come to expect over the years from him to such a degree that when he doesn't give it to us like he didn't give it to us in Game 1, we find ourselves demoralized and disappointed knowing that we can expect and should expect better from him. But he showed up in Game 3. He showed out. And I think in the process may end up confiscating NBA Finals MVP award from Steph Curry, who had it in the palm of his hands the first 2 games. But if Kevin Durant imitates this performance in Game 4, it'll be his.
All right, so now Cavaliers in an 0-3 hole. LeBron James, a prideful athlete. He's a champion. He's going to do everything he can to try to bring them back, but history says it won't happen. So now let's talk about the future for LeBron James. You certainly created some waves on Wednesday with some of your reporting. For people who may not have heard your reports, what can you tell us?
Well, what I was telling them was the selection of teams that I've been told LeBron James will consider and listen to in the offseason. Obviously, Boston is a team potentially that he'll meet with and talk to. Philadelphia is another team. Houston's another team. Of course, he'll talk to his own team in Cleveland. And the Golden State Warriors. Now, if you are the Golden State Warriors, always looking ahead, hell-bent on remaining championship contenders, if LeBron says for any reason he wouldn't mind coming to talk with you, you're certainly not going to turn that down. As a matter of fact, you might instigate the discussions, and he could elect to opt in, and then a trade could take place. There's a lot of scenarios. Please don't get me wrong. I sincerely doubt it will ever happen. I'd be shocked and appalled if he ever decided to go to the Golden State Warriors, but he has his pick of the litter because he's LeBron James, the greatest player in the world, who, by the way, didn't look like that tonight. That would be Kevin Durant, who'd look like that in Game 3.
All right, so potentially one more game where they'll extend the series as long as they can, and then the summer of LeBron begins once again. Steve, we appreciate the time,
we all have our broomsticks. We all have our broomsticks. Let's not fool ourselves. Let's go.
All right, my man.